Hello everyone, I am Jessica Collins JP from third year Information Technology. Today I am going to explain a case study on COVID-19 to drive more AI in retail for small retailers. So when we had a COVID outburst during 2019 and 2020, there was a fallout for most of the retailers who have in small and who had local businesses. So the pandemic altered the buying behaviors that no one went outside to get any kind of products they needed. They started buying it online. But then the small and local business people can't afford to that. We had only limited web presence like Amazon, AliExpress, and some so and so, as they are a huge monsters in retail world. So there was no online store for any retailers who were in local places or who had some small businesses, and they only had little access to the advanced analytics or AI, so they did not have any advanced features to enhance their business during the COVID time. And one of the major problems that they faced was AI use cases were so expensive that only corporate monsters could afford it and not the small business people. So the solutions offered were logistics and delivery, drones, payment services, brilliant manufacturing, customer recommendation, sales and CRM applications. So logistics and delivery is related to supply chain management. They altered this delivery cycle after the COVID time, and instead of delivery person, drones were used in some part of the world. And as usual, only online payment services were active at that time. There was no COD, and there was no contact with any people so that they don't get affected during the COVID pandemic. And brilliant manufacturing is something when a person buys a product a lot of times, then that manufacturing will be done more rather than concentrating on other things. So, like the companies must have to take some brilliant thinking and they have to manufacture the products. And customer recommendations was, if a person is tended to buy sportswear or activewear, then they get recommended with all those kind of products. Sales and CRM applications are the applications that we use to purchase online. So these were the solutions. And at the execution part, AI enables the retailers to optimize their customer experience. They can also forecast inventory management and much more was done. So, machine learning powered recommendation systems were provided for product and service recommendations. Like product recommendation is recommending a kind of product that a person is interested in, and service recommendation is like uh, they provide what are all needed. Like they give the payment or something that is asked by the customer, they recommend it which the customer likes. Then predictive analysis and machine learning tools to better predict product demand. So they use predictive analysis to learn the product demand and manufacture that product. Supply chain was disrupted and reconstructed during the pandemic because there was panic buying all over the world, and both large and small retailers had been using augmented reality. For example, Amazon uses it currently. Like you can turn on your camera in that application and you can look at any part of the room, and then you can see which product suits your room, like sofa or any furnitures, then you can buy it. Something like that was used, and this will be used more and more. So major retail company like Walmart is a big company, and that had planned to have these online platforms for small retailers. They are going to have the platform, they'll be lending it to the retailers, and that was done. As an example, and the case study, we have Walmart, H&M groups, and Amazon. H&M groups were the people who altered their supply chain and who altered the process by which they manufacture products during the COVID pandemic. They also made it clear, and they increased their revenue through altering all these things. So business benefits and impact was like you can save more time, more money by automating this. So productivity can be increased, and There can be business decisions made from cognitive technology, that the technology will give you the final report and you can alter your decisions made. So most probably the human errors will be not occurring. And huge amount of data was mined, and they were analyzed for the growth of customer base. So the revenue will be automatically increased if we do all these things. And yeah, intelligence advice and support was provided at the time of COVID, and also it will be provided then. So the conclusion tells that even though after pandemic or post pandemic, the online shopping will be on boom, as if we experiment these kind of things, and if we experience the AI related retails, then we will be sticking on to that. We can't even move through that. So that will make your process, the human process, so simple, and the computer is going to make the entire process. So that is what is said. And killer AI capability is something that is growing, and it will also make customer behavior prediction and also supply chain forecasting, so that the company can easily understand the customer behavior and provide products according to that. And at the time, or if another pandemic occurs, they can alter their supply chain using this process. So being able to predict better and see the ahead of time, this might help in supply chain. And AI is going to play a vital role not only in the retail field but also in every field. So this was a conference made at a university by the professors. So that was a test case. Thank you everyone.